MAT 0028 Test 3 Review Part 5. Number 27, we're going to simplify. We have a rational expression or a fraction with letters. So to simplify it or reduce it, we have to factor first. You need products to be able to reduce. So numerator, we can try a GCF there. That's all we can try because of the exponent. The exponent's 1. There is a GCF. There is a 4. So we'll take a 4 out. One set of parentheses. To get back there, we're missing an x plus we would need to multiply by 8 to get 32. That's our numerator. Denominator is a trinomial. 2 sets of parentheses. We'll do our signs. This says do like signs, both plus. We'll split our x's. We're multiplying to get 8 and combining to get 9. It's going to have to be 8 times 1. You can check. There's 1x plus 8 is 9. Once you have everything factored, then you're going to divide out common factors. So the x plus 8 is the same. It can go out. And then our final answer is 4 over x plus 1. Problem 28. We're going to simplify this rational expression. We have to factor first. On the numerator, you can try a GCF. So we can take out the 6. Leaves us t minus 2. On the denominator, we don't see anything right now. And what you want to try to learn to notice here is you have two pieces that are called opposites. They're not exactly alike right now. They have the same pieces, but they have the opposite signs. You can force those to match by factoring out a -1. You can factor it out of either one. I'm going to factor it out of the one that looks backwards. So I'm going to factor out of the 2 minus t, but it doesn't matter which one you choose. So I'm going to keep the first part. And for this one, I'm going to take out a -1. That would leave me a -2. You're just doing GCF, and it would leave a positive t if we take the negative to the outside. Now let's look. Multiply back just to double check. This would be 2 and minus t. So it is equivalent to the form above. And now when you look closely, t minus 2 and -t plus 2 are the same. They're just turned around. So we can divide these out. The -1 is still there. So your final answer is going to be 6 over -1, which is -6. Number 29 says multiply these rational expressions. It could also have said simplify, and we would know to do multiplication because of the times. Our first step is to factor everything. So on the first fraction, on our numerator, we have a trinomial, which will give us 2 sets of parentheses. We need to do different signs. Split the x's. We're multiplying to get 10, combining to get 3. So how about 5 times 2? And we want a -3, so you're going to need to do -5 and plus 2. And you need to make sure you check on these. Denominator, we're going to factor. It's a trinomial, 2 sets of parentheses. We need to do like signs, both plus. Split the x's. Multiplying to get 4, adding to get 4. It's going to be 2 times 2. On our second fraction, the numerator, there's nothing you can do. Your exponent's a 1, nothing else you can do. So we'll keep the x minus 2. Same situation on the denominator. The exponent's 1, there's no GCF, nothing you can do. Everything's factored, and now we can divide out common factors. We can go on the diagonals, and we can also go vertically. So on our diagonal, in this direction, we can take out the x minus 5, and we can go vertically and take out the x plus 2. And that's all you can do. These are not opposites. We can't do anything with them. So our final answer, we just put it back together. So we have x minus 2 on the numerator, x plus 2 on the denominator. Don't try to mark anything off because you have signs between. You do not have products. Problem 30 says divide. It could also say simplify because your division symbol would mean to divide. Remember, with division of fractions, you have to change to multiplication and invert the divisor. So we need to do that and also factor everything. I'm going to do it on the same line. So I'm going to work on the first fraction. There is actually nothing I can do as far as factoring goes because the exponent's 1 and there's no GCF. Same is true for the denominator. So I'll keep those, t minus 3 and t plus 2. Now remember, I'm going to change to multiplication and invert the divisor. So I'm going to work on this 4t minus 12 and it will go in the denominator. I can do a GCF there. I can take out a 4, one set of parentheses, that will leave me t minus 3. And for the t plus 1, there's nothing I can do. Your exponent's 1, your only choice would be GCF, which there is no GCF. Right, and now we're ready to divide out any common factors. We can try the diagonals. We can take out the t minus 3. There is nothing we can do on the other diagonal and nothing we can do vertically. So we'll put it back together. Across the numerators, we have a t plus 1. And the denominators, we have a t plus 2 and a 4. Normally they put the monomials first. And that's our final answer.